money back. Ugh. He is perfect. I made it. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Hey, bro. Bro, I have whole faith in you. Don't screw up. Where have you been? My clock didn't ring. Huh, I didn't know you were a lawyer this whole time, Leo, until today. In training. I'm a lawyer in training, Chillie. I see, so you two have met before. Well, I already knew that, so this isn't really a thing for me to just discover. Anyways, now, Mr. Buttcrack. Wait, that's your actual last name? Yeah, you got a problem with that? Nope, no problems. Yep. Anyways, Leo, this is your first case ever. Greatest advice from E, the greatest attorney of ever. Learn and follow. Or follow and learn. I don't care, whatever you do, just learn. Oh, and don't forget to ask the defendant some questions, because the moment we're on that trail, there's no turning back now with what we learned. Okay. Okay, so, did you kill the victim? Objection! Leo, that is the stupidest question ever. What? Asking questions you already know is what we like to call stupid questions. Wait, didn't you ask this question? Well, yeah, with you. Well, I thought that didn't count. No, everything you must know has to follow. If you miss even one bit of information, you could screw over the whole case. Yeah, Leo. You're not even an attorney in law. Whatever. Okay, well, I don't even have any more questions anymore. You sure about that? Yes, I'm sure. I literally know squat about this case because I just took this case 1 second ago, considering how I know that you're in danger and I don't want you to get interrupted. Well, looks like we're gonna have to get questions from going into the trial and trying to figure out if you're... Okay, that sounds easy enough. Oh, you don't know what easy is. Order, order, order. I am Judge Rick. And today we'll be learning how Chillie Buttcrack murdered John the Koopa. Wait. Did you get a haircut? Oh yeah, I did. Thank you for noticing. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Is the defense ready to participate? What if I said no? Oh, simple. Saying no isn't an option. Then why bother asking me to begin with? So, Mr. Leo, because this is your first case, I want to see if you know what the deal is with this case. We'll do so by declaring the victim's name. Wait, they didn't make me do that on my first attempt. Why didn't you tell me? Crap! Frick, I'm so screwed. Well, there is a way to understand this. The court record. Court record? What's that? Chillie's criminal record? No, it's where you can see all the evidence for the crime that you choose to defend. Look under your arm. My arm? Wait. I see, so this is all the evidence. Mr. Leo, you have been spending hours there in space. I asked a minute ago who is the victim. Oh, sorry. I was looking for my evidence because evidence is crucial info. Anyway, I'm ready to say the victim's name. The victim's name is... Is this even a trick question? Take this! It's John the Koopa. Yes, you are a genius. Okay, now, say the defendant's name. Before you forget, you can also see people's profiles. They're there for you to know the people, obviously. Alright, Mr. Lear. Who is the defendant of the case? Okay, here's the trick question. It's Chillie Buttcrack. Wow, you did it! You know your victims and clients! Easy mode is over. Let's go to extreme mode. Prosecution, give us your brief explanation of how the crime played out. Oh, of course I will! So this is how it all played out from what I can tell. The victim was in serious debt with the defendant. Apparently, the victim owed $500,000 to the defendant for not paying his house payment. As you can see from this death threat found in his room. That's not mine. It's obviously Chillie's motivation for murder. Oh. But how can you definitively prove that it was Chillie who asked for the $500,000? He said it himself. You really didn't write this? Okay, yes, I did. But there's a clear contradiction in that note! Yes, there's a clear contradiction in this note! And with that contradiction, it is possible that the note has nothing to do with me! Ah! And what is the contradiction? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You just said that there is. Well, he's definitely not wrong about there being a contradiction. Oh, and to put this over with, we have Mr. Buttcrack's handwriting analysis on the note. Or threads. I mean the threads. Well, that all seems like conclusive evidence to me. We're 100% screwed, but apparently Marie sees a contradiction. But what is this clear contradiction? But I do have to ask, Mr. Dice, where did you find this letter? It was found in the victim's left hand on the couch facing the TV. Oh, we also have photographic evidence of the whole shot of that, you see? So, Chillie, we can end this right now. We have a clear motive for murder. But the guy owed me $500,000. He should be the one present, not me. But can you prove that Chillie went to the defendant's house? Indeed, we can. We have a witness. The victim's brother. Mr. Leo, should we bring in the witness? You're asking me? Yes, and explain why. Should I bring the witness? Obviously, I'm not gonna give up. Wow. Of course! Why? Well, because we'll never know until we hear what they have to say. Excellent counter-argument. Mr. Rice, will you please bring in the witness? Oh, of course, Your Honor. Witness, say your name and occupation. Please? Hello, I am Jarman Koopa. I'm a delivery boy and the victim's brother. Hey Marie, that guy looks really sus. What do you mean? Well, I'm just saying it's weird that he's not sad or pissed off or in a negative mood considering his brother died. Maybe he got over his loss. Bull crap, that didn't even work for Chillie. It certainly isn't gonna work here. That's for sure. It certainly won't work for this loser. Leo, sorry. Hey. Witness, give your testimony, please. I was going to my brother's house for his birthday. When I arrived, I saw that defendant. He
he walked out of the room looking pissed. When I looked inside, I saw my brother dead. I remember this happened sometime at 6:45 p.m. And so I called the police.
Wait a minute. Are you saying that Chillie was at the scene of the crime? Why were you at the scene of the crime, Chillie? I was pooping on his house. Of course he was. Great. I shouldn't have called him. Now what do I do? Okay, Mr. Leo, it is time for your cross-examination. My what? Cross-examination? Come on, I'm sure they taught you this in law school, right? Ask the witness some questions and find contradictions. Oh yeah, right. Okay, Leo, you got this.
So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Lots of early birds in this world. Wait a minute! Where's the autopsy report? Oh, it says 9 to 10:30 p.m. Wait, 9 to 10:30 p.m.? Wait a minute. If the victim died between that time, then how did he see it at 6:45 p.m.? I call bullcrap.
Objection! Mr. Jarman, you said you witnessed the crime at 6:45 p.m., right?
Yes. Ho ho ho.
But the autopsy report says the victim died between 9 and 10:30 p.m.
How can that be?
So how did you witness the crime at 6:45 p.m. if the victim died between 9 and 10:30 p.m.? Good job, Leo. But unfortunately, something bad must happen if you are right. Wait, what? He's right. 9 and 10:30 p.m. are nowhere close to 6:45 p.m.
Well, you see, my witness is just confused, Your Honor. This is my witness's first time he's seen a murder. Of course he would feel confused and scared.
How is that fresh into fear?
Oh wait, now I remember. I just remembered the only way I could have seen the time.
Okay, witness, if you know how all of this is possible, testify.
Before I ran to get the cops, I saw for a split second from outside. The victim's watch say the time. It said clearly 6:45. So I assumed it was 6:45 p.m.
I see. So the victim's watch was set to 6:45 p.m. But I do have to ask, why was it set to that time?
I don't know, Your Honor. I am just a witness. I found the answer through garbage hunting. Apparently, the victim went out on vacation and forgot to reset his watch to the accurate state time. This is the password that proves I'm right.
Now, Mr. Leo, begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, wait a second.
Objection! Mr. Kuba, your testimony is bullcrap!
You're buttcracks, sir!
Your Honor, if I may explain myself. Well, I was gonna ask you to explain anyway, since I didn't understand what was going on myself. Jarman Koopa seems to be implying that he saw the victim's watch without entering the room, correct?
Yes, I did indeed. I see no problem with that.
That's funny, Mr. Dice, because you're the one who showed me the evidence that shows the impossible. This photo was clearly taken on the TV side of the room, and you can clearly see that the watch is on the ground. I see, so this means what? If the hand with the watch was on the TV side of the couch that divides the living room vision from the outside, then it's impossible that the witness had any reason to know the time.
What the bikinis is it?
Wait, so what does this mean? How does the witness able to know this information that he should never know? That is really, really simple. There's no way the witness didn't see the watch, because how else would he come to the conclusion in the order of events happened at 6? So, this witness was inside the apartment!
No! It was the snowman! He did it, not me! Objection! Mr. Leo! Did you forget the defendant had a motive? He had this death threat, and we have his handwriting that said threats.
I'm sorry, Mr. Leo, but it is true. He had the winning threat. So, there's no way he can be wrong.
You know, that death threat. We undeniably know that it was Chillie who wrote it, but something about that threat makes no sense at all.
Mr. Leo, what is this?
The autopsy report about the victim. If you look closely, you can clearly see that it states the victim was hit in the head. But in the threat, Chillie threatened to stab the victim.
Interesting.
Now, if Chillie was the murderer, then let me ask why he chose to hit the victim with a blunt object instead of stabbing like he said in the note. If you say you're gonna stab, then why don't you? Because Chillie's not the actual killer.
Then, who is the real killer?
Obviously, Jarman Koopa.
But that's the victim's brother. Why would the witness kill his own brother?
Yes, exactly, Your Honor. My witness has no reason to commit murder. Can you provide the reason, Mr. Chilio? One that makes more sense than Chillie's motive? Because if you can't, Chillie will be found guilty of murder. You can find the reason. I can? Of course, you can. You believe in your client, right? Show undeniable proof that he's innocent by proving this witness is guilty. Undeniable proof. You have nothing on me!
Mr. Leo, can you undeniably prove that Mr. Koopa had a motive to kill his brother?
No, Your Honor. He had no reason to kill. I'm glad you finally admit it.
Wow, that was quick.
Because it wasn't the witness who had the reason to kill. See what? The one with the reason to kill was the victim. Okay, interesting.
What?
The victim wanted to kill me? Oh, that's the sweetest dog ever. Exactly, because the one thing that proves otherwise. Again with that stupid death threat? Exactly. We definitely know that this letter is from one unlucky Koopa. This Koopa could not have paid back his health payments, so he decided to do the insane. The insane? And what might that be, Mr. Leo? The insane I'm talking about is that John the Koopa wanted to frame Chillie for murdering his brother. What, the insane? But who would have been the killer? Your brother, obviously. So what? Your brother was going to kill you and frame Chillie for murder. So he couldn't pay back the $500,000 he owed to Chillie. Do you have any proof about this bullcrap? Fire lawyer, I am not done yet. I have more to say.
You know why,
You can't poke Bronco. I am innocent! You obviously have no proof. All this shenanigans and bitter stiff ridiculous. I have no reason to kill my brother. Do you really think he had any reason to kill me specifically? I cared so much about him.
Well, by law, even though he testified, even if it wasn't my permission,
You, Mr. Leo, will still need to cross-examine your witness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. If you don't see how the evidence works in your favor, try showing profiles.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had those.
I think I have something interesting that will expose the bullcrap in this testimony. Did he, or do I have proof on him?
this looks really sus. What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying it's weird that he's not sad or pissed off or in a negative mood considering his brother died.
Objection! I'm sorry, Mr. Koopa, but if you really did care about your brother so much, then why do you feel so happy about this situation?
What?
It's just so weird to me that as the victim's brother, you're so common about how your brother is gone forever. It's almost as if you're so happy he's dead.
I'm only this way because that's who I am.
Well, considering how the one person you consider liking is dead, you aren't too fussy when you're around Chillie, knowing that he probably is the killer in your eyes. It's almost after he accused you, you start attacking on him.
Objection! Your Honor, this is bullcrap!
I'm sorry, Mr. Leo, but you can't prove that this man murdered Koopa unless you have evidence. He's right, you know. The way people act don't prove anything. Those aren't evidence or anything.
Ha ha ha. Emotions in the sky are useless just like the ones that hit.
Damn it. Wait. A moment once that hit. Wait, that's it. That's the answer. Hold it. You're right, Mr. Koopa. I can't prove you did it on the inside.
Huh, finally!
But I can use the outside. I don't get it. Neither do I. There's still one thing I don't understand. Though if Mr. Jarman's appearance, it will prove that answer to that question and show he's the murderer. Fine, Mr. Leo, but you get one chance.
Objection! Your Honor, I don't accept this! This is witness harassment!
Mr. Jarvis, weren't you listening? Mr. Leo gets one chance. In other words, if he pulls in one last time act of time waste, then Chillie Buttcrack will immediately be found guilty, and he loses, and we can finally go home. Oh, one chance? It's okay. I think I get what you're trying to do. But let me just say this right now. You better not break up. Okay, sure. One shot. So, my question involves around the autopsy report. Specifically, when the victim was hit in the head. What about it? Yeah, about it. Where's the weapon? What? The weapon that was used to kill Mr. Koopa. Well, prosecution? We actually don't know.
We look everywhere for a possible blunt object / murder weapon.
Wait, who said it was a blunt object? Couldn't it have been something else? Like what?
Just look at the body. Well, all I see is a body with dirt and pebbles on it. But where did the dirt and pebbles come from? One place, and that is The roof of the apartment. There's no place else.
Because it's too risky to move a body.
I suppose, but why did you say the roof? It's actually the only place with rubble in the crime scene. I suppose, and you're saying?
Isn't it obvious what I'm trying to say? The killer threw John's body and hit John's head on the roof, killing him!
What?
And how does this undeniably prove that it was Mr. Koopa?
Because he's the only one who could have taken John the Koopa to the roof! He has wings! He used those to fly and hit his brother's head on the roof! And Chillie's a snowman! He can't fly!
No! Mr. Koopa!
Oh, I think he's having a seizure!
I hope he's okay, even though he's a murderer now.
I'm impressed to see how flawless you are out there today, rookie. Mr. Jice? How is Mr. Charming Koopa?
I think the overpowered knowledge. Okay.
Well, in any case, I believe I've heard enough to hand down my verdict. The court finds Mr. Chillie Buttcrack not guilty.
Dreams do come true.
Court is adjourned.
I have nothing better to say except one thing. Good job, Leo.
I can't believe it. I won my first case as a defense attorney!
Kid, thank you for saving me. No problem, sir. Now pay us our thank you money. We spent too much time on that.
I can't believe it. I solved the case with logic.
If I can do that, then what can't I do?
I think we can all learn one thing. Dreams can come true, but you have to wait.
After that day, I went out with my chief. Oh, and Chillie, of course, because he would pay for dinner instead of giving us our thank you money. But who really cares? What do you mean our thank you money is $25,000 more than the dinner we got?